Hopefully this doesn't get too late when we go to bed.
Hello everyone and welcome to our grand final of the 4th Pro League qualifier for ANZ. I am joined by Monkey Fist. Monkey, how you going, mate?
I'm doing good. I'm pretty keen for bed, but to be honest, I'm more keen for this game, so that's going to keep me up. And yeah,
that's the
should be a
spirit.
cracker.
All right, so it will be between Athletico and Corvidae. I feel like I'm having deja vu. I only casted them about 3 hours ago in the winners bracket final, and here they are again in the grand final. Having a quick look through the lineups for Athletico, we will have Silex, Neophyter, Todd, Mud, and Schmed. Meanwhile, for Corvidae, we will have Jack Daddy, Wildband, Warden, Rizraz, and Fletch. The 3 maps for tonight will be Consulate, Cafe, and Skyscraper. This should be a very good final.
Yeah, so what maps did you cast them on previously? Because I feel like we did see them on Consulate before.
Yes, the second game was Consulate.
Well, I suppose maybe we can see a change after pace and maybe Athletico can win this one. Maybe.
Yeah, so Consulate was actually picked by Athletico last time. In the best of 3, that was the winners bracket final. Both games were a 5-6 finish to Corvidae, so they were extremely close.
Yeah, I do recall watching it. Yeah, it was Chalet the first map, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, Chalet and Consulate. So, because Corvidae did win the bracket final, they do have a 1 map advantage coming into this. So you can see on the top of your screen there, Corvidae with 1 map point already. So if Corvidae wins a single map at any time during this grand final, they will take home the whole series. And Athletico need to win 2 in a row. So unfortunately, despite it being a best of 3, we will not be seeing Skyscraper. As Fletch gets the hatch blown out from underneath him. And, who hasn't done that?
That's hilarious.
Yep. Who hasn't done that? Alright, so, having a look in, we are going to see Neophyter on this, console window here. And, Corvidae actually picked the first floor bomb site here.
Yeah, no, that's something we've been seeing them do quite a lot, and they've also done it with quite some success. It depends on how much work their top floor roamers do, which is pretty important. And Wildman probably usually, it looks like they've been pushed down. They waste a lot of time, then they go all the way down and then they rotate up, and it's so hard to lock down these roamers' positions with how they can rotate up and down so easily on these staircases. Yeah.
And the 3 staircases do make it, as you said, exceptionally hard to stop people roaming up and down. And Corvidae are basically known for opening every single hatch on the map. Right?
Yeah, and that's just good for me.
Yeah, and it's just rage-inducing when you're trying to chase a roamer and he just drops 2 floors. And
there's so much more that you haven't have to clear, but we're a minute and a half into this round and no real contact, really.
Yeah. And yeah, Athletico have managed to take full control of top floor though, which is half the battle at this point. Now they just need to make their way down a level.
Definitely, they're wasting so much time. It's a minute they're trying to open up this floor over here. Why? Like, I know the warden's over here, yeah, but like, why?
Yeah, and he couldn't even get through it. Sledge being unable to break through the double window, the double clear.
Coming right up.
So it looks like they're going to try and push down these circular stairs.
Yeah, Mud here will probably be the first contact. Wildman's actually in the corner of the entrance there. Oh, Mud saw him! Gets a bit of a shot onto him, tags him up a little bit. Wildman goes to ground though, and will not die for now. And now they will just have a standoff here.
Flashbang.
Well, Wildman's backed into a corner. He can't run outside. They've got full control over him, and yeah, he's going down there easy as you like. But 20 seconds to go. They really got to start pushing.
Yeah, they really do. As Jack Daddy's managed to pick up Mud from that spiral staircase basement. And the plan actually has managed to go down. Todd's managed to take out Fletch. Schmed's taking out Rizraz as well. Now Jack Daddy and Warden are all that's left.
And they're both offside.
Yeah. Jack Daddy going to be coming up off the top of the stairs here. Going to be going back up to the top floor as Warden dropped as well. Managed to take out Schmed. So now he only has 3 left to fight. He will drop and drop straight into the sights of Neophyter. And Athletico cleaned up a very convincing round number 1 there.
Yeah, that was looking very strong. So I did see Mindfreak play Corvidae on this map and saw them trying to hold that bomb site quite often as well. And one thing I saw was Jack Daddy was doing a lot of work with his late rotates, especially from down below underneath that circular stairs. Like that was something I'd seen quite a lot. I had deja vu, as you were saying before. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, he's going to get one frag right in the back as they're trying to run into site. But I was actually quite surprised that they managed to get the plant down. I wasn't expecting it. I was thinking, oh, this round's falling apart. But yeah, we obviously missed a few things, and here we are. Atletico 1-0 up.
Yeah, but that plant was surprising. I think there was just a lot of roamers out of Corvidae there.
Yeah, but like, then how do you play someone on site when they're not going to get just pinched and killed? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's how you got to play that.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. But, I mean, it even still comes back to the fact that they just managed to waltz in, take out the one man on the side, and just plant the diffuser.
Yeah.
But Athletico now are going to be taking the basement. They've done this a lot in the last couple of times they've played Consulate. It's
5 seconds remaining.
It's been a bit of a mixed bag for them.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers must locate and defuse the
Well,
bomb.
they won some rounds against Kabul on it, but when they did this against Corvidae last time, it didn't quite work out for them. Corvidae got the better of them on this basement attack every single time. And so it's interesting to see Athletico again take it back. They played it twice against Corvidae in the winners bracket final, and they lost both times. So it's interesting to see them trying to go for a third time here.
Loading mag!
Corvidae have managed to make their way in really unopposed to this first floor.
Yeah, like, are we seeing the two roamers above? Like, that's what we saw last time, wasn't it?
Yep. Yep, so the two roamers above, however, Corvidae are still draining them out. And Wildman's just going to start being a nuisance in the floor. Yeah, through the floor, does try to shoot Todd as he is being drained out here. And I think it will just be Jack Daddy to cover the hatch there, while Wildman gets to work on everyone else below him. Ooh, Warden picks a fight with I don't know who that was through the floor, but he came off worse for wear. And Neophyter has managed to take out Wildman as well. So Neo's done a lot of work on this rook recently, and he managed to take out that buck.
Yeah, that's such an important operator on this attack going down. He's done a part of his job, but look, there we go. See, Todd's taking up another kill. Yeah, and Wildman just reset himself, falling off the roof. Salvage resources set to that, as they did lose Jack Daddy as well. So Athletico now in a fantastic spot. 3 versus 5 at this point. As Fletch is going really low as well. They're picking these little fights. Actually, Mud's gone down. And Fletch will pick up him through the floor as well. 3 and 4 now minutes ago. It's not impossible, but this is a bit of a big task ahead of the remaining Corvidae members. Yeah, especially since Fletch is extremely low and Warden is at half health as well. And Blackbeard's going to be the one droning out for Warden. And he's found a fight with Schmed there, tagged him up just a little bit. And he won't be able to make his way in through archives unless he smacks out these windows. Silex will make his way around. Schmed's actually just around the corner. No. He's checking. No, he's going to walk straight out in front of him. Schmed takes him out but goes down. Rizrad trays him straight back now. And that makes it a 2 versus 3 here. And Fletch is still on this slither of health. Looks like Rizrad's going to be entering into the site momentarily. 15 seconds to go. They're going to have to get the point there. Yeah, and Rizraz is inside. He's managed to dome the Neophyter, but Todd gets the flank as Fletch actually managed to get the kill on Silex as he was dropping. We saw the trades come out practically perfectly there, and that's how the trade advantage, works. Like, you've got that one man advantage, one for you, one for you, one for you, one for you. Oh, we've got one man ahead. We're going to win this. So, yeah, that was the perfect example of trade backs and having the man advantage. So. It was nice to watch. Absolutely, and that makes it 2-0 up now to Athletico. Yeah, now that's something I wasn't expecting, especially seeing as they didn't do so well against them previously. Like, well, you know, went to overtime, but like, they've started off dominantly, and these rounds like haven't been close. They've been quite convincingly Athletico's, haven't they?
Yeah,
Defenders, protect
they've
your
been
bombs from being
very
defused by
convincing.
attackers.
And now we're going to see Corvidae take a more traditional gun site.
Do you reckon maybe Atletico? Sorry, do you reckon maybe Atletico are feeling a bit more warmed up, having just played a game?
They could, and Corvidae has had a massive break since then, and have had to come back in here cold. So that could be absolutely it. And let's remember, it's not the end of the world if Corvidae do drop this map.
Yeah, although interesting to note, we haven't seen someone come up from the loser brackets and win. I don't think we've even seen someone come up from the loser bracket and win a single map.
No, we have. Yeah, Malice did it against GIU. Back in one of the community cups. They didn't take the series, but they took the first game.
Okay.
And then GIU turned around and rolled them in the second map. So,
yep, focusing back on this one.
Yeah. And, yeah, so it will be interesting to see. Athletico, oh, Silex is getting peaked by, I want to say that was Fletcher up the top there. And loses most of his health. Neophyte actually manages to find Warden very quickly as well. It does look like not a lot else will be going on for just the moment, as Neo is really the only one unloading bullets. He is just waiting for Jack Daddy to pop out. And the enemy detected outside. Then his Wildman from downstairs. He managed to find one. And Neophyte just didn't manage to pick him up there. As, oh, Wildman jumped out the window and Neo ends his life with a quick flick.
Wildman is a special kind of crazy.
That he is. And I don't know why he didn't just kill Neo when he was out the first time. As he could have done it. Silex though is on really, really low health still as well. Going to be droning up as he makes his way. Actually, Neo in the top. Neophyte, that's his third kill now. That's his fourth kill for Neo. One more and it's an ace. It's all down to Rizraz at this point.
Even his own teammates are asking for his mosh files because that was dirty.
Oh, Rizraz, sorry, Neophyte has just gone beastly. And Rizraz can't even stand up as the mirror hatch has been popped.
And still a minute to go, and it's a 1v4. Rizraz is the ex-god. He might have a chance here, but you know, I'm not putting my house on it.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And he's being shot in the back, so he will make it away. So the chance for an ace is still alive for Neophyte. Can he do it?
He surely wants that. Surely he knows he's here.
Yeah, there it is. That's an ace for Neophyte.
He's so good on this Blackbeard. I don't know what it is, but like Neo just, maybe it's just hours and hours of planning, but yeah, Neo's just such a good Blackbeard player.
He really is, and I can't help but feel that his team sort of gave him that. They shot Rizraz down to really, really low health, and then I do feel like they gave it to him just a little bit. However, an ace is still an ace. Neo did earn that, and he had some phenomenal crazy kills in all of them.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Neo OP.
Yeah. That he is. As he did just take down the other OP combo of Mugi and Emo, so
defenders protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
3-0 lead now.
Yeah, and they're just looking so dominant on the Corvidae.
Yeah, just want to take a quick suss at the kills. Let's see what
bomb located by attackers.
So Neophyte now on 8, Todd on 4, and Schmed on 3. Mud and Silex both sitting on donuts. Although it's interesting to note, Mud just has a lot of assists.
Because he does that whack, left, right, good night kind of thing when he's shooting at someone.
Gets a lot of tags.
Yeah. He's like denying a headshot on himself, but he's also, you know, denying an easy headshot sometimes.
Yeah. So Neophyte on this castle now. And Athletico really do like this castle on this setup. They've got a lot of plans over it. And they will pop that window just for an easy run out if they need it. Fletch going to be droning out as it looks like Rizraz and Warden are going to try and come into the basement here. Todd's actually in the basement. They're trying to track him by the looks of it.
Well, yeah, he's going to remain undetected. Like, one thing we may see him try and do is do the C4 from that entrance on the east-hand side of the building there, from below.
What, sorry?
The C4 are right underneath the entrance on the east-hand side of the building.
Yeah.
Visa.
Yeah.
So, right above him now.
Yeah, that did look like what he was trying to do, but they are going to come from the west side instead.
He's in a world of trouble right now, I reckon.
Well, that depends on if they actually put resources in to try and take him, which it doesn't look like it just yet.
Yeah, he can remain relatively undiscovered, although we've seen, like, remaining undiscovered and doing some, well, discovered and not push and doing some work from behind. I know Sky's is absolutely imperative, in his opinion. Sometimes
Hey, can you turn your mic on?
Try. I can talk louder. How's this?
Yeah, alright, that's better. Sorry.
Alright. No, you're up. I'll talk louder.
Yeah, it was just a little hard to understand you. And I don't know if stream felt it or not, but yeah. So we're seeing now a minute 20 left, and Corvidae are still just haven't really entered the building. Ooh. Yeah, and Mud and Warden get into a bit of a firefight. Nothing coming of it yet, though.
See, Consulate is one of those buildings that's so hard to enter, and like enter in a meaningful spot as well. And that's what it feels like Corvidae may be trying to do. Although, I remember, I think in Season 2 or Season 3, we saw a team win this one with only one player entering the building to get the plant down. That was insane. But Todd has got himself a kill. Jack Daddy's getting us out of these stairs.
Yeah, and Neo turns, Mud comes around and takes out Jack Daddy. Saves Silence's life. Fletch has actually got the plant now. Fletch managed to take out Silence as well. Fletch has managed to take out Mud. That's a double kill. Neofighter will end his rampage though, and peace out. We'll try and get the flank onto Rizraz, who is not quite looking his way. Here he is, sorry. He dropped the office, so where is Warden in all this? As Schmed's taken out Warden, Neofighter's taking out Rizraz now. So now it is all just down to stop the plant. Schmed has got it. Athletico.
Disable the diffuser.
Athletico take it 4-0 up, and they are dominating Corvidae at this point.
Yeah, I just want to say, number one thing, is Mud blind? How did he not see Fletch? And we saw Rizraz perfectly fake that rappel, right? And Neo still got the better of him. I don't know how that happened, but here we are, 4-0. Neo just going ham. He's gone full Super Saiyan for this one. He just wants to let Corvidae know that Athletico are here to play. So yeah.
Yeah, well, this would actually be, if Athletico can do it, this would be the first time Athletico have won a qualifier, as it's 2 to Taboo and 1 to Corvidae.
Yeah, well, even if they win this map, there's still one more map to win,
yeah.
so...
That is true, I just like getting ahead of myself talking about theoreticals here. And let's get the memes going in chat, because it is Warden's turn to be viewed here.
Gonna chuck them cameras up and around.
Yep.
Lee, you camp stealer.
Yeah, Gooey Head will be typing something for sure. As even when I'm not viewing them, he calls it out. But Warden's just trying to put a couple of shots through.
I think he's trying to stop the fan from spinning. I think that's what's happening there.
5 seconds left before insertion.
And the cam will go out on the top of the roof there.
Objective is to defuse
Oh, that's not a bad one.
Yeah, but Warden though, being shot in the back as he now has to commando crawl his way out of this bad situation.
Yeah, I don't know, was that camera really worth it?
And he will be left at half health. And if that camera gets spotted anytime soon, that is definitely not worth it.
At least it's given him quite a lot of vision though.
That is true. Let's just go straight to Neofighter cam, because I don't see a reason why not at this point. And he's found the cam, that's it. That cam died within 30 seconds. And I don't know if that's really worth it for half of his health.
Yeah, nah, like, I suppose it was kind of a, like a high risk, but mediocre.
Yeah.
But, Valkyrie cameras sometimes are worth 10 times their weight in gold. That's for sure.
That is true. And Corvidae just trying to attempt a top floor hold here. As Wildman could be in a bit of trouble. As he's got Neofighter on the window and he's got, I think it's Mud on the roof above him on that skylight. Neofighter puts him down! Neofighter won't know that though. And yes, he will, through the wall.
Mossfiles, he needs to seriously hand them over for this match.
Jeebus, we don't want a random check on Athletico, just on Neo. As Todd managed to find Warden as well. So there won't be another ace for him as Rizraz tries to pick him up through the window there. And takes him to about 20 health, but Rizraz loses about 3/4 of his as well as Neo just turns around and shoots him.
Neo with the 180 flick was almost successful. I can see that coming. I can see the window opened and him running right past, but this is going, I have no idea which way, but Neofighter shouldn't be alive right now.
Yeah. And the C4 comes out and manages to pick up Neofighter. Rizraz will put an end to that. And
4 on 3
now
now.
it is a 3 versus 4 in favor of Athletico.
Now Silex is also wary of that exact same window. They're going to be trying to attempt the plant in just a minute. They still have Jack Daddy up. They're probably going to be dropping that hatch and going for a flank in just a moment. No, Fletch is in the Jack Daddy flank spot.
Yeah, Fletch has managed to take out Todd there with a beautiful shot. And Schmed managed to take out Rizraz as well. Mud drops straight into Fletch. And his head gets removed there. So now that makes it a 2 versus 2 here. Athletico managed to slowly pull this back. Fletch takes out Schmed. Fletch takes out Silex. That's a 4K for Fletch that round.
Fletch saying anything Neo can do, I can do almost just as well. Doesn't get the ace, but he gets the 4K. He's angry and his power level has gone up to 9,000 just as well.
Yep. But not willing to be rolled over by Athletico here. And that is the first round Corvidae has taken all map.
And it kind of really feels like they're in a bad position for this now as well.
It does, as it will be a garage cafeteria hold by Athletico. They barely managed to hold it in the very first round.
Say barely. That was the one we saw the trades go beautifully. Yeah.
In Atletico's favor, but it was only Todd left alive at the very end there.
Defenders protect.
It wasn't a miracle by any means, but it was 3 versus 2 and it ended up as Todd being the sole person left alive.
Yeah, but him and who was that? Neo got the first few picks up through the board, didn't he?
Yeah.
Attackers have discovered the location of the bomb.
I like this cam. I like that cam.
Right in the middle of the car.
Yep. I like it a lot, because you never look at it. Like, you never look at it.
5 seconds left.
So Todd made these holes in the floor last time. They didn't really, pay much dividends.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
I think it might just be for sound horn.
Oh yeah, that could.
Because if you're playing up top, you can hear people running around underneath you. It might just be for the sound horn. And Fletch now going to be droning up the top floor, realizing Athletico actually has no one up there. And Rizraz is going to make his way up top. As I say that, Schmed actually has come up top here. And he's right next to Rizraz now. He needs to be very careful not to jump up into the Blackbeard, as I do believe Rizraz will have the advantage there.
Get an extra few bullets before you have to die with Blackbeard, everyone knows that.
Yep. Schmed's playing extremely patiently, actually, and he hasn't been droned out yet. Riz could be...
Drones up and running.
Oh, Fletch now has found him. They know exactly where he is, and Rizraz will dome him and take him out of this round.
Yeah, Schmed was close to staying hidden, but as soon as he was droned out, he knew he had to move. He had to stand up and take the fight. It was Blackbeard. Blackbeard has the advantage in fights, and that's the way we kind of expected to go, but hopefully, you know, Schmed's done a bit of damage to his shield, so it's going to be a bit easier for someone else to take him down, or that's the idea, maybe.
Yep. And he did actually swap his shield out at the end there, so he's got one damage shield in his pocket and a new shield on him.
That being said, you know, Blackbeard just keeps losing a fight, winning a fight, but only getting his shield damaged up enough. He's going to take out, what, 3 before people 3 dies before?
Yeah, well, that is a possibility, right? And it is Rizraz. He dropped 19 kills against, I want to say Taboo. Yeah.
It's Athletico.
That was against that. Yeah, it was actually. That was on Chalet, wasn't it? So he dropped 19 kills against Athletico in the past. So, you know, it is well and truly possible.
Knock, knock.
Neo just below that white van, actually.
This one doesn't look like it's going just as well as it go for them previously. Yeah,
Goes for that fight against Warden, doesn't it? It's Todd actually managed to take out Jack Daddy there. And the flashbang does come in from Warden. Doesn't quite manage to blind him like they wanted to. Wildman has managed to take out Mud though. And this is looking good for Corvidae at this point. Wildman's managed to take out Todd as well. Just Silex and Neo flying left now as Neo gets half blinded.
Yeah, Neo's in a pretty good position. They're going to have to start pushing into denial there. They'll try to find him in a second. But Warden is going to see Neo underneath the car. Smartly done from him. Silex is going to take out Fletch, but no, Wildman's going to finish it off there. And that's, we're going to see 4 rounds for Athletico and then 4 rounds for Corvidae.
Maybe. So that's 2 in a row now for Corvidae. They're halfway there to bring it back. They've only got 2 more to go. And they will tie it up.
Oh, Athletico on attack. Neophyter can pick up his beloved Blackbeard, and it is the top floor they are defending, so I'm not sure how this is going to go for the Corvidae lineup, knowing Neo's prerogative.
Well, it comes down to whether or not Wildman's going to jump out a window again.
Yeah, you know, you could put, you know...
The first one went really well. He probably should not have done the second one.
Yeah, but, like, you know, it's the perfect thing, like... You know, for example, like in Counter-Strike, people would like stop thinking about smoke grenades when they put them
Attackers
down.
need to locate
because, you know, no one would be stupid enough to push. Because if you charge straight through them, like they're kind of ignoring it. So like if someone's jumped out from the window, they're not going to expect you to jump back out again, are they? Like,
yeah.
It's not a bad idea. I can see where he's coming from, but like, you know, the meta hasn't like got to that solid state yet where, you know, people aren't expecting it, I suppose, to maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, Neo though was expecting it and did get the better of him. And but Neo's Neo. And yeah, we will have to see how successful Corvidae will be on this defense now. Mira's going up.
No, you don't.
Rizraz, he has been saving his second mirror.
Attackers must locate and defuse the bomb.
But won't be doing it this time. He has been setting his second mirror to wait until for when they see where the enemy team does push. But it doesn't look like he's doing it this time. And instead, we'll just place it and then go to open the wall.
So half the round's going to be finished before he's done here, so...
God damn Neo. Todd on the, watching the run out here actually, he's going to be covering Neo. Someone needs to cover that downstairs knowing Wildman though. And there's Jack Daddy jumping out. Todd takes him out. That cover baits Neo perfectly. And Neophyter though manages to take out Fletch as well. Wildman gets taken extremely low and then Nate goes over Neophyter's head. Doesn't manage to pick up anyone though. Wildman gets taken extremely low. Neo will open the and at this point, he's probably just good to move.
A bomb has been located.
Spinning up.
So close. In terms of 5 man there. But you know, 5 on 2 now. Sorry, as Todd picked up Rizraz. He's tried to jump out as well. Reloaded. And Wildman's gone down. It's up to Warden in the 1v5. Jesus, this is not going well for Corvidae at all.
Yeah, this looks like it may be the map, and there it is. Mud from the skylight picks him up, and that will be the map.
Yeah, amazing stuff coming out here from Atletico, who, you know, bowed down to Corvidae on this map earlier. Not to be this time though. Neo go on a full Super Saiyan and get the rest of his teammates, you know, chipping in where they need. And 5-2 is a very convincing scoreline.
Absolutely. We will get to see the Blackbeard kill as well. Neofighter 13 kills, Todd on 9. That was an insane showing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was an insane showing. As the next map will be Cafe Dostoyevsky.
Yeah.
Not too
I think
pleased.
this is. I haven't seen Atletico play Cafe at all yet. I don't think so at all.
Yeah, I don't think they've played it this cup, at least. They have they have played people on it in the CG weeklies, but I haven't seen them play it in any of the qualifiers yet. So I do believe you are right there. I think Corvidae definitely has more practice on this map.
That being said, Atletico could have some pretty secret strats.
Yeah, as they did just manage to 5-2 Corvidae, which I don't think anyone saw coming.
But this is the first time we have seen the finals in these qualifier series not just be the one map though.
That is true, actually. That is true. So it would be the first time that a losers bracket finalist actually has the potential to take a victory.
Yeah, but how does like you know, if Atletico do take this map, like Corvidae won 2-0, they won 2-0 from the losers bracket, like that just feels a bit, you know, silly, I suppose. Like just because they beat them later in the day, like Corvidae could have done the exact same thing, gone down to the loser brackets and.
Yeah, and I know it seems really counterintuitive, but that just shows how close the whole scene is and our top teams really are, right? Like
I suppose I'll just say, you know, you got to win the games that matter, not just, you know, oh, we beat them 2-0 last time. You got to win the ones where the pressure's on.
That's it, isn't it? And it would be nice to see Atletico take first place here because it'll make the points really interesting in the top 3.
And do the top 3, that'd have something to do with seeding for the top 8 for final land spots, wouldn't it?
I do believe so. I haven't got a confirmation out of Jeebus just yet. But I do believe that the seeding is based off the qualifier seedings for next week's land qualifier.
Yeah, you'd assume, like, you know, the top 8 would be placed on, you know, opposite sides of the brackets, depending on where they came in the top. Yeah, so seeding does kind of matter here, and I'm sure the teams are going to care about that very much.
Yeah. But, I mean, if you can get into the top 4, you will avoid, you know, the other top teams. And Corvidae, Atletico at the moment are currently sitting in 4th. They're currently sitting in 4th. So it doesn't matter how this game goes. They will knock Malice out of their 3rd place. And I'm not quite sure on how the points go between Malice and Skyfire. But yeah, so our top teams are extremely close, all beating each other and running into each other. So it's going to make the land qualifiers next week very interesting.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for that one.
And let's not forget the LAN itself and the Pro League.
Yes, I really want to know like their plans for the timing on the Pro League, just so I can make sure I'm available each week to either, if I'm invited to cast it. If not, I want to be watching and supporting the teams I follow, I suppose.
Yeah, that would make both of us. So, Jimmies, if we can have an announcement on what exactly will be going on with that later in the week, that would be great.
Yeah, thanks, James.
We are currently waiting for Todd to rejoin back into the server. I think he might be resetting his modem or something.
But, maybe we should just talk a bit about Cafe then.
Yeah.
What do we expect to see?
Top bomb site from each of them, first up, and then I think the unfavored bomb site will be Train.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any. I don't think there'll be any deviation from that at all.
Yeah, well, you know, Bakery I don't think is even viable. I don't
think so either.
If they made the other bomb site a different spot, like, let's say they made the other downstairs bomb site the fridge, like the secure area spot isn't it in the fridge, I think, or something? No.
No, it's
You
not
know-
in the fridge. It's in the bakery
It's in
and
the-
the kitchen.
Yeah, but like if they change the one that's in the bakery over into the fridge, do you reckon that bomb site would be slightly more defensible?
Maybe the fridge is a very small.
Yeah, and it doesn't really have
Very
many
small
cover
room.
points, does it?
Yeah. I can't see. I think that would be almost unfair to the attackers, as we are currently trying to wait for a swap between Athletico and Corvidae, but Corvidae don't seem to be having any of it.
All the lags.
Yep. And if they are going to swap, I'm going to have to change over my team names.
Mhm. I always hate it when you like set it up and then some people join and so you change it around, and then the other team joins like, oh no, we're going to be on this side, so you have to change it back again.
Yeah, and
happened to me too many times.
does look like maybe Athletico are going to give up.
Oh, Todd and Solix are across though.
Of course they are. Jack Daddy and Wildman managed to get it in there. Yeah, we're not too sure. Corvidae are not starting. They're not readying up here, so I'm not sure what they're doing. All of Athletico appears to be here. But taken from that, I do expect to see. We're talking about Cafe again. I do expect to see Neo on that black bit again. He will be up on the windows playing Havoc. That being said, there are a lot more runouts on Cafe, or a lot more easier runouts, should I say, that'll enable them to get what they to be able to get the flank on those repelling enemies. And repelling is a big part of Cafe, and it's extremely dangerous.
Yeah, Cafe's so hard to once it's similar to Consulate. Like I suppose they're both like square-shaped buildings, and they're quite vertical, but they're just so hard to get inside. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
you
and
gotta
it's
repel in, or
you've got to fight for every inch of ground that you take.
I personally don't like watching or playing on Cafe much myself, but the teams will do what the teams want to do. If they decide something's more defensible than the other maps, they're gonna take it into their map pool.
Absolutely. And while we're waiting here, I might actually just throw the music back on because I don't know how long they're going to be.
Yeah, no, good decision because I'm running out of things to say.
Yeah. No worries, we'll catch you guys soon.
alive. I've never felt this way before. It must be you and I. It's got me thinking about us more. It's these bright lights that put me in a daze, and I can't stop but think about the way that you move around up and down on that stage. It's your future vibes. Bright lights that put me in a trance, so I feel like I can do it all. It's a good life that I really want. It's those future vibes. I got those future vibes.
Hello everyone and welcome back. And we are back to our grand final of the 4th Pro League qualifier. I'm joined by Monkey Fist again. You here with me, Monkey?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yep, so should be great. Cafe, as I said previously, not one of my favourite maps, so that does not mean I'm not going to enjoy this one. Alright.
Yep.
Bar Cocktail Lounge coming out first. What's to be expected, really? And, yeah.
Yeah, and it is tied up 1-1 on the map score. Sorry, on the game score. How do you think the map's going to go?
Athletico showed themselves up so dominantly in their map before. I think they might take this one too.
So you think this will go to Athletico?
Yep, I do. No particular reason, seeing as I haven't seen them play Cafe ever. I just, they did very well last map, so why can't they do very well this map?
Defenders, protect your bombs from being confused by
Absolutely.
attackers.
And I'm going to go Corvidae just because you're an Athletico.
Yeah, make it interesting.
Yep. And I like a bit of banter going back and forth. So, Athletico, as you just did say, just absolutely styled on Corvidae.
Yeah, I don't think they knew ahead, to be honest.
Yeah. Do you think that's going to play on Corvidae?
I don't know. I think they're more experienced than that. They're not going to let it impact them too much, I don't reckon.
Yeah. But it was quite a beating they got. It was 5-2. And let's be honest, Athletico just looked so much more dominant. Even in the rounds that they lost, it was very, very tight, and the rounds that they won were demolishing.
But yeah, never seen them play Cafe. Let's see how they're doing this one.
Yeah. Fair point. Todd's actually found Jack Daddy really quickly, and Fletch has traded him straight back. And that was a run out that paid off. He did manage to get the Twitch, however he died himself. It does look like Wildman might be going for a hot breach here.
Maybe.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Attackers
Attackers recovered the bomb
He's
diffuser.
going to go and do it. We're also looking at Schmidt's position.
Drone deployed.
They've got the Captain Tower. So Captain Tower's... Sorry, I'm just... Captain Tower's probably going to fire off the spot. So they can go on in and get the one.
Reloading!
Yeah, I think they are going to smoke in and try and get him. He does flame out that little corner there. That I do believe it is Schmed. No, it is Mud sitting in at the moment. Schmed's actually in the corner as well, though. As that's the double ADS being used. Schmed will block himself from being blinded, as he is waiting for Riz to jump in, but I don't think Riz is going to do it.
Yeah, no, so they seem to have shot out that window that Wildman put his breaching charge on, so that could have been good fortune for them.
Yeah.
Or, information gathered by a Valkyrie camera or something such.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Yep, Riz, though,
Attackers recovered
not
the
quite sure what he's going to be finding. And it's...
Yeah, they're wasting so much time on the side of the map when they're players on the other side of the map, and they just open up the hatch.
Yep. They committed extremely strongly to the other side. Mud's actually found Fletch in all of that as well. However, he's gone really low. So that's not what they want when they try to bust in. Wildman's tried to hot breach in. Mud's put a couple of rounds his way and tagged him up slightly. Mud managed to escape with his life. And here comes Silex. Silex takes out Wildman. Would not know takes out Mud in reply. Neo is getting into a bit of a fight with him as well. Silex is really, really low there now. And that smoke nade comes up. Schmed does manage to take out Rizraz now. It's all up to Warden here as he's going to walk straight through the smoke. Manage to take out Neophyte. Turn around, take out Silex through the smoke. Now it is a 1v1 Warden versus Schmed here.
Well, Warden, we're going to need to see these Moss files, mate. That was insane.
Yep, walks straight through smoke and picks up a
15
kill.
seconds left.
He gets in the top of Schmed's head there. Doesn't quite hit him, and Schmed will take him out.
Oh, that was so close. I was thinking Warden's going to do this 1v3 too easy for him, but no. He's going to shoot too soon, I feel, and he's going to lose that one. That's a good try there.
Yeah.
Good try.
So Warden basically What was that? That was a 3k for Warden. And he basically kept Corvidae in that.
Yeah, like the rest of the Corvidae members just got picked off. Not some trades is coming out, some not, and they were in a 1v3 situation in the end there. And yeah, Warden doing his best there. Not quite enough though.
Not
Defenders,
quite enough
protect your bombs from
indeed.
being defused by attackers.
As we'll have to see how Corvidae are going to be doing their setup. They are very, very strong on this upstairs defense.
Yeah, and interesting to see about their operator picks. They've got no information gatherers. They've got no Valkyrie. They've got no pulse. They do have a mirror, I suppose, but you know, no set like none of the information gathering that Valkyrie has.
Yeah, and that is kind of odd. Although it's slowly becoming more and more normal on this. Normally you see pulse.
5 seconds to go.
But you don't normally see that Valkyrie on this defensive side at all. You will on the train defense, but not on the upstairs. It's not something you see very often.
Yeah, well, if they're running a Valkyrie, it kind of tells me they're going to be finding the right times to run out, but that doesn't look like it's in Corvidae's agenda for once.
Yeah, and 15 seconds down now into the round, and it does look like Athletico are going to be making their way in here. Med taking out a Camry downstairs just because he can to drop the diffuser instead of pick up his drone.
Yeah, they're just going to rappel up to the top of the building. They're going upside down just in case one runs out.
Yeah, and that's a very good habit for everyone to get into. As you do rappel, if you're going straight to the roof, rappel upside down so you can get the angle on anyone who does run out. It's a very good habit to get into, and it's something I would encourage everyone to do. Schmed's drone did not last long in there.
We're probably going to be seeing, Warden laying in this closet or cupboard area that he always does with the shotgun.
Yeah.
Push back a bit though.
He needs to be very careful though, because you can be shot via that drone hole. If you're not paying attention, that drone hole will be the end of you. We do actually see Neofighter on that window being ready for him. He's actually looking through that drone hole now to see what he can find. He won't manage to find the second bandit though.
Yeah, it's tucked right. It's going to be quite hard to get.
We've got Jack Daddy and Fletch just continuously shooting at him here.
Well, Fletch looks like he's itching to peek. Jack Daddy is playing in a spot that I think we saw Rizraz play quite often. But I've seen Rizraz do quite a bit of work from this piano room. But Jack Daddy's also in that position and could do the same. But they've got him on the left. This is what we're seeing from the attacking team. It's just taking so much time on the outside.
Yeah, and Neo is now lagging out by the looks of it. As Wildman's getting into a fight with Mud again. Last time this happened, Warden, last time this happened, it didn't end well for Mud. And there he goes, gets taken out by the gas grenade. Warden will send him back to the grave. And Neofighter has actually managed to jump his way in here. Schmed does drop as well. And Jack Daddy managed to pick up Neofighter, breaks his shield, picks up the headshot. As Jack Daddy picks up Silex as well, Flesh manages to take out Warden, and Jack Daddy takes out Schmed as Neofighter gets removed and ends the game.
Yeah, that was quite unfortunate, and now we're seeing a 1-1 scoreline and a rehost required, but that was just a meat grinder. Teams just, people just rolling in and just getting ground up.
Yep, absolutely. So, we'll be 1-1 on the rehost.
Mm-hmm.
As well as the map score being 1-1.
We'll get the music going again, I'm assuming. Just add in another text and just keep track of this total scores, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
this should be back relatively quickly, unless Neo needs to totally reset his router here. It's a full M870 recruit team. I know I did lie, there was a thermite there. So it's 3 M870 recruits. And really slow push out of the attackers, and we are seeing both the defensive wins there.
Yeah, and as I said, cafe is just so hard to get into. So hard.
Yeah. And as Athletico are going to be rejoining in, what do you think has... What do you think that will be a trend to continue?
Yes, I think if someone's going to win an attack, it's going to be on that middle floor bomb site, the train room, even though it's not the train room bomb site, just because it's so much easier to get into the building, and once you're in the building, you've got that top-down advantage kind of going. So, I think if someone's going to win an attack round, it's going to be then, or someone's going to get some kind of cheese attack off on that top floor, like Wild Man planning on doing that hot breach, or 5 people dropping that skylight. Could be anything.
Yeah. Just before I get caught out. And it will be interesting to see if this defensive trend does continue. I would like to see it continue. Actually, sorry, I would like to see it broken, as not being able to guess who's going to win is one of the greatest things as a caster.
Alright, so if it is going to be broken, what's the trick to breaking this defensive win trend?
Well, first off, Train. Train is by far an easier site to attack than upstairs. Second off, I think they just need to play smarter on the windows. They need to get their picks, and they need to actually be able to take their live droning. They need to actually be able to get their live droning done, and it needs to be meaningful. And I just don't see... they need to absolutely have those... as they're live droning, they need to be able to take away the... That looks terrible.
I'm sure you'll get it sorted. But anyway, fireplace, hall, mining room, train room, bomb site, as we so call it, is going to be coming up right now. And these lineups look fairly standard. We are seeing that Valkyrie that you said we'd see quite often on this one. And we are seeing Twitch. So that's obviously for the direct counter against Mirror.
Yeah, I'll put them up the top. That seems like a better spot to put them. That seems like a better spot to put them. Okay, so the +1's up the top there, guys, because it is 1-to-1 on the map score, as everyone is locked out of the top floor. Let's get the memes in chat, as Todd is the second person to be spectated here.
Stealing the cameras, that's it.
Yeah.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. Bomb located by attackers.
That thrilling either.
You've gone really quiet again, Monkey.
Oh, sorry. I'm like, just talking at my normal volume, but I'll try to keep it loud. Is this better?
That's better.
Alright.
And,
yep.
Yeah, what'd you say?
I was saying, like, staring at someone reinforcing the wall isn't too more fascinating in the prep phase anyway.
Yeah.
Defender has jump out to throw the camera. That's,
really nice camera! That is a really nice camera.
Spoiled now though, Todd boy.
There is... Alright guys, there is a camera for you all to steal. That is, that's pretty good. I like that camera. That's got the flea seal of approval right there. And it does look like Corvidae is going to be doing a double breach here. Wildman stuffs it up.
No, he wants to go at the same time as his teammate, I reckon. So he's waiting for Jack Daddy to hurry up here. And yeah, this camera that they threw out, even though it was a nice one, it's not going to give him that information.
Yeah.
This is what they're planning on doing.
Yeah,
Neophyter's going to be in a lot of pain. Yeah, Neophyter's position's locked in. Here they come. He's dead.
Oh! And Mud picks up Wildman. Jack Daddy picks up Neophyter. Rizraz trades straight back onto Mud. That was explosive. Jack Daddy's gone down in all out, as well as Todd is also taking out Warden. All is said and done. It's a 3 versus 3. Technically a 2 versus 3 as Jack is down unless they can pick him up. A gas nade does come out and won't quite pick him up though.
But this round, it was a nice idea, but they just really screwed it up, didn't they?
Yeah, I don't think they went on it fast enough. I think if you're going to do something like that, it needs to be much faster. It needs to be straight cleared in as Rizraz now jumping in, going to be creep firing into the corner, doesn't quite hit anything, needs to reload, manages to get behind the bomb.
Jack Daddy's going to go.
Yeah, Jack Daddy has gone down. Mud picks up the kill credit on that. Silex has managed to down Rizraz after all that as well. Now it is a 1-on-2 technically, as Fletch does need to pick up his friend. But does manage to pick up his, needs to pick up his teammate. Sorry, Silex just going to be holding this off. As Fletch has managed to spot Silex. Fletch managed to pick him up. He might be able to pick up Rizraz, as Todd is nowhere to be seen at this point.
That revive is going to come on.
Slowly coming around. The revive comes out. It'll be all up to Todd. They know exactly where he is at this point, or at least Rizraz is going to be stopping him out. No! Todd picks him up and will run away. It is Fletch with the diffuser, though. He can technically plant if he wants at this point, but he will be very, very hesitant of Todd. And
He's still got plenty of time, though. 35 seconds, but he doesn't want to leave it too late.
There goes the plant. Todd can't hear the plant going down either, so Fletch will get it.
Attackers are activating.
As soon as Todd realises the plant's gone down, he's going to know it's in this bomb site.
Yeah.
He's going to take it nice and sneaky, though.
Fletch is actually looking the wrong way. We'll rotate around as his sense is tingling that Todd is coming from the other side. Todd hits him through the wall. Fletch holds his fire. Todd hits him again through the wall. And Fletch now sees him, takes a couple of shots at him. He is full health to half health, though. Fletch will leave the bomb site entirely and try for a retake. As Todd is now getting pinged out. Todd will start the defuse. Fletch will come around, try and pre-fire it. Todd has actually stopped it. That will be time. He can't get the defuse. And Fletch will manage to take him out. And Corvidae now will take it 2-2-3.
That was such an insane round, but I really think it was in that 1v2 with Rizraz being downed. Silex just threw it away. Threw it away by peeking out there for no reason. Rizraz was downed. Todd was nowhere to be seen to get any trade if that so happened. And because Silex peeked out, because he exposed himself to Fletch, he died. And he didn't have to. There was no sound on the bomb site of a plant going down or any such. Like, if they've got control of the bomb site and they're not planting, you know, no reason to peek it, like, anyway. Like, yeah, it's really Silex's fault there for to lose that round. I'm sorry.
I do kind of agree with you in that point.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
But however, we are going to see the train now going to be defended. We did say the attacks would win the train. Would win the train holds. So we'll have to see if Athletico can do the same. If not, Corvidae will take
Attackers have located a bomb.
Yeah. Yeah, like if we're gonna keep seeing these defensive round wins, and you know, assuming that's what we were gonna see with you know, Fletch being the one to break that on his team.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Yeah, we could see Corvidae get a nice lead, which makes it through to winning this one.
Yeah. And it does look like we're going to see Fletch play in the reading room here. And I don't know if you know this, Fletch, but revolvers can't kill hatches. PSA to everyone out there today.
This is something I saw Shade do on Malice. He tries to anchor this spot, and you know that's you know, he's got control of that whole middle floor, and you know, he can like shoot in any direction, I suppose. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
All the was destructive, but he's got to kind of know the general idea of positioning to shooting. But Todd's lagging hard.
I do agree with that statement. Yep, Todd has left. And,
oh, that's going to be even rougher on this attack now.
Yep. Athletico have technically used their, they have used their rehost, haven't they? Yeah, they have. They used their rehost to pick up Neophyter.
Or at least they're going to hope to.
And, yeah, Nero now He's going to be pushing in. He's got Warden on the other side. Warden's managed to see him, shoots him a little bit. You can see a giant crack in his screen there. As that Blackbeard shield did just save his life. It does look like Warden, though. Schmed finds him.
And that's good for them. They've evened up the numbers slightly. Well, evened it up purely, I suppose, into a 4v4. But Wild was looking quite close there to Schmed, and well, Fletch is going to be the one to get that kill.
Yep, Fletch trades him straight back and juices himself back up. Doesn't quite manage to take out that drone. I really dislike how the drones get bugged on the barbed wire. However, Fletch now, it's a really nice MP5 skin.
Yeah, we've got a minute to go, and we're pretty much where we started off with after Todd DC. In a one-man deficit for Athletico.
Yeah, and ooh, Rizraz taking out Silex, make that a 2-on-4 now. And Neofighter and Mud have a lot of work to do ahead of them.
Yeah, well, you know, with Neo alive, anything's possible. Mud's just very wary of these open walls, and you know, he should be. Fletch just takes him down. Neofighter's taking down Jack Daddy, however, 1-on-3, 30 seconds to go. That's one kill every 10 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wildman is so close to him right now. And he's going to get shot in the back with Fletch. Yeah, Mud.
And he's just chasing Wildman. He's not even going to attempt to go for the plant here. He's just chasing those kills. Wanted to try and find that Roamer so he could go into sight, but Fletch will find him, and Corvidae will make it a 3-1 now.
Yeah, not much to really say. You know, defense is hard. Defense is even harder when... Sorry, attack is hard on Cafe. Attack's even harder when you're missing Todd on Ash. You know, that 5-speed. But, yeah, looks like they're going to keep on keeping on without the without Todd until he gets back in here.
Yep, and yeah, Athletico can't use the rehost. It is 1 per map per team, so they do have to wait till Corvidae needs a rehost, or if we need a technical rehost. So the rest of this game will be played out 4v5 until that happens.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
It's just so unfortunate.
It really is. It looks like Athletico might be able to do it. There's a 4v5 now. Massive. But we have seen them do it in the past. Athletico did actually manage to take out, I think it was Aftermath in the CG Weekly on Tuesday in a 4v5, so we'll have to see if they can do it against Corvidae.
10 seconds left.
But you know, this is Corvidae we're talking about, like.
Yeah.
5 seconds to go.
It is what many people consider to be the best team in Australia.
Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers are heading
So
out to defuse the
we will
bomb.
see now how this will go. The scores are currently 3-1.
Yeah, I do really like. It's kind of put like a just a damper
on the game.
Yeah.
I agree as well.
Let's focus on it though. We got a job to do. 5-4. So we are seeing that Capital once again. Mud's picked up Wildman nice and early on though.
Yeah, so that now makes it a 4v4. Todd is actually rejoined into the game. Welcome back.
Huzzah!
Athletico have missed you. And Rizraz now going to be on this, going to be on the window here to see if he can't find Schmed in that corner. They know exactly where he is. He's being tagged out by drones. And Mud looks like he might be going for the jump out on the window.
Yeah, he could wreak some havoc if he does this so successfully. He's got 2
Jack
people
Daddy's
lined
gone to the roof, so there's no one watching Riz. Now Riz has gone to the roof as well. So if he does jump out now, that would be a suicide mission as he tries to run all the way back.
Warden's come in down below though, going sneaky as he likes, and he could backstab Mud here if he's not too careful.
Yes, he could. Mud is actually watching his direction though. Ooh, this could be explosive. Mud can hear him. Mud's found him, but Warden gets the better of him, takes his head off. And now that makes it a 3-on-5 as Neo is getting damaged as well. Neo actually managed to take out Fletch as Silex is on a Silex is actually bugged. He's on full health by the looks of it. But no health under his name.
Neo's on the sliver of the health though, but I mean, while we were talking about that, Warden was taken down by Schmed there.
Yeah. So that now makes it a 2-on-3 despite Neo's health. As Schmed actually managed to get taken down by Rizraz there. And Jack Daddy looks like he may be planting under the bomb site. And that is Neo Fighter taking down Rizraz. Neo Fighter with a double kill. He doesn't care, but he's going to get gassed up by Silex. And it will be up to Silex to go and defuse in the middle of this gas grenade.
Can you imagine if Silex DCs right now?
That would be devastating for Athletico.
Defender mission success.
Oh, but there we go.
Yeah. Neo Fighter doesn't care if he's on a slither of health. He will clutch the game. There's Rizraz picking up his kill. I am waiting for Neo Fighter to get his kill as well.
Yeah, well, it was quite silly for Schmed to expose himself there. I suppose he didn't do it on purpose, but yeah, that was just a bit unfortunate.
Yeah. And so now that makes it what, 3-2.
3-2. Nicely poised, although now we have Athletico on attack. So, you know, because we saw Corvidae take that, you know, that one attack round win, breaking the trend of defense wins that, you know, we kind of predicted rather than what we were seeing. You know, this is probably going to be a 5-3 game following that. Corvidae taking the win.
Could potentially be, it could also be a 5-3 game. If Ref gives up on life as Warden comes in and does his job for him.
5-3 if we see
Corvidae manage to get the attack on the kitchen.
10 seconds left.
Sorry, on the train, as they did successfully manage to get the attack on the train last time.
5 seconds to go.
So it could be a 5-3. However,
that would be 5-2. It'd be 5-2 if they win their next attack.
Sorry, yeah, 5-2, you are right.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm adding an extra one in there for some reason. But, Corvidae, Mira facing both sides actually out of this, out of the back store.
Yeah, now that's a bit of a newer one, isn't it?
Wooden's been used as well. Beautiful waste. There's actually Wildman's been taken really well as well.
Drones up and running.
Peeking, maybe team damage. I don't know. It looks like they've both been healed back up, maybe from some damage that they took.
I'm not sure who from because all of Athletico is on total full health here. Maybe they tried to spawn peek and got ripped.
So Neophyte's traded out his Blackbeard for IQ.
Yeah, not going on that Blackbeard anymore. We'll have to see exactly why. What is the plan for this?
On the other side of this window here. Straight down, cook a grenade, and we can see Rip Fletcher.
Ooh. ADS saves his life. Neophyte does not have. He's already used his second nade, so he won't be able to do anything with that anymore.
You know, that's not something we really like to see. Like, we want to see teams communicating and working together in such a way that those kind of things don't really happen. You know what, I'm going to take so, even more. Alright, how's this? Is this better?
That's better, yeah.
Alright, cool.
And Might has managed to take out Rizraz as well. So that makes it a 5v4 in Atletico's favour here. Wildman as well. Still sitting on that half health. Neophyte has managed to take out Jack Daddy as well. That makes it 5v3. Neophyte has found another one as Warden drops 5v2.
And you know, we can see Athletico getting their own attack win if this keeps up.
And Fletch as well, being fairly low right now. He is being pushed up. He does juice himself back up. Neo finds him and Mud nades Wildman to Athletico take the first attacking victory upstairs.
So we could also see another 5-3 victory if we see Athletico take these next two.
Yeah. Athletico puts a spanner in all of our theory crafting right there and says,
Yeah.
"No, hold on."
We need to take a step back.
Yeah.
Stop trying to get ahead of ourselves.
And Athletico not going to have any of it. But Neo, what an absolute monster he's been.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. You can rehost. You can DC him. It doesn't matter. Look at that. 7-1 and 2. Absolute monster he's been for Athletico tonight. Fletch as well on the other side for Corvidae. 6-0 and 2. Been absolute standout for Corvidae as well.
Attackers
And, you know, I really feel like we're going to see that a lot from all of these players. They're all going to have their moments where they stand up and show big because they're all good, you know, good players. Like, not good, they're fantastic players, I should say.
They are in the grand final.
Bomb located by attackers.
You know, all top league players. But Neophyte on this Frost.
Well, that clearly tells us what they're going to try and deny.
Yeah. They are not going to let Corvidae do any more of these hot breaches. And, do you really think Corvidae is going to do the exact same thing?
I doubt it. Like, we do see Warden's picked up the fuse, so they may fuse it, or they may even be trying to fuse down from on top. But, yeah, I don't think we're going to see this exact same plan coming out from them, and all those frost mats might prove to be a waste.
Yeah, as I do think, they went in with the plan, with the fuse, as you said. That, to me, screams top 4 tech. So, enemy tech outside. Pod's run all the way outside here. He's actually managed to pick up Wildman, and he will jump back in totally safe. I don't know what. He was outside for about 3 seconds. Before
That should not happen.
Yeah. He was outside for about 3 seconds. But that's the buck being taken off. That's a big part of the vertical gameplay gone. As they're not going to be able to open up the floors onto the train room.
Yep.
So we'll have to see now exactly how they're going to go. And Rizraz, though, will trade back out Todd. Probably maybe got a bit too aggressive for himself.
Trade came through eventually, just not, you know, immediately after.
Yeah, well, I would have argued that it shouldn't have been a trade, right? It should have been a straight arrest to Todd. But, you know, as we go down, we are seeing to see Jack Daddy drop and immediately plant a Claymore. Rizraz is with him, and Warden's taking control of Christmas. And here he goes. He will be fusing.
Might I just point out that they're all inside, and the diffuser is outside where Wildman dropped it.
Yeah.
This could prove to be troublesome. Out the front, north hand side. Oh no!
Alright, so while we are missing action, having a look at that diffuser there, Schmed's taking out Rizraz and Jack Daddy's put an end to Neophyter, so we won't see a Neophyter rampage this round over, but that now makes it a 3 versus 3.
Looks like Jack Daddy may be going to pick up that diffuser though.
Yeah, and there he goes. He does manage to pick it up. They have remembered it. Finally they remembered it, and Jack Daddy, no, not quite going to go through the front window there. 55 seconds though.
That fuse really didn't do much damage onto these defenders on site, did it? Like, it could have cleared out a bit of utility, but yeah, they're still up. It's a 3-on-3. 40 seconds to go. Let's see how this one goes.
Smoke nades are coming out here as well from both sides actually. Warden throwing out a smoke nade and Silex answering straight back. I do want to see Silex hold his final smoke nades. Mud's picked up Jack Daddy. That's actually diffuser being dropped as well. Warden does take out Mud in reply though. And that is fuse. Warden though. Warden, that's his second one as he picks up Silex. Is now all down to Schmed here.
15 seconds left.
And the diffuser's
all the way outside.
They need to find him. Schmed's found one in Fletch. And Warden will pick him up. And that will make it 4-3 here.
Oh, that was so close. Schmed, if he'd known, just had to, you know, turn tail and run. He had no business being near that bomb site. However, the information gathering wasn't quite there. He had no idea that they wouldn't be able to plant. He got 1 kill. It was in the 1v1. And when he was going for the runaway, that's when he died. And Warden coming in pretty clutch there. We're on match point 4-3.
Yep, match point to Corvidae here. 4-3 now, as you rightly said. And we're going to see a fireplace meeting hall hold here by Corvidae. I think this will make it 4-4.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Let's, yeah, alright, yeah, alright. We've been burned one too many times this cast already. So
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Right. But yeah, like we're either going to see overtime or we're going to see Corvidae take this one. If it goes to overtime, I'm assuming we're going to have to retoast again.
Yeah, I think we probably will. Just to make it safe for the reset. Let's have a quick look at the scoreline though. We are still seeing a clear Fletch out front with 6 kills. Rizraz on 3, Jack Daddy on 2. Wildman still sitting on a donut down the bottom there.
What's new for Wild, hey?
And Neofighter on 7, Mother on 6, Schmed on 4, Silex on a donut as well, and
Attackers are
Todd
heading out to defuse the bomb.
Right.
So,
It's into the action phase now.
yep, 30 seconds down from this action phase. Athletico need to win this round if they want to keep themselves in this game.
Who hungers for it more?
Yep, that is it here. Corvidae win this round, they win the game and take the series 2-1. And if Athletico win it, they will take it into overtime and still potentially keep themselves in it. But Fletch, it does look like he will be holding this reading room, although he was being shot at through that drone hole by the looks of it.
It's a good spot to sit. It's a bit
Ooh,
cheeky.
Schmed actually finds Warden there. That is the Jaeger being taken out.
So that's the members of Athletico busying themselves taking that top floor, I'd say. Which, you know, where Warden was playing, they've still got Wildman up here to contend with, though.
Yep, it's not all lost for them. As Wildman is just going to peace out as the window next to him is being shot out as well. So he wisely backs out, and Fletch will move to cover a different angle. Fletch actually makes a run out and picks up Todd. What a beautiful headshot just over the vent there.
And he's just going to barricade himself back in as if nothing happened there. And yeah, assassination from the side. That was beautiful to watch. And those cameras are just telling him what to do.
Absolutely. And again makes a lot of there. And we are seeing hatches drop from Athletico here. So now tied up 4-4. Atletico starting to run out of time.
Well, they have gained control of this top floor nicely.
They have indeed, but they've still got to make control of this second floor here. Neo's being tagged up by the bandit.
Minute to go and they're starting to make some tracks, I think.
Oh! Neofighter finds Wildman. That was a nice angle he was holding there.
Wild's going to remain on that donut for another round. At the very least.
Riz has been taken really low by Silex as well. Silex not getting himself off that donut either just yet. And oh, he'll stay on that donut as Riz removes his head. Now makes it a 3-on-3 here. Health advantage firmly with Athletico. As Fletch just missed dosage there, but Neo picks up Fletch. Now Rizraz and Jack Daddy is all that's left as Schmed takes out Rizraz, and Neofighter will take out Jack Daddy and take it into overtime.
You can practically feel the hunger from Athletico. I don't know how many wall bangs I just saw Neofighter got, but that was insane. Oh, Jesus. Right.
Alright, apparently they are good to keep going. As no one is locked out of the site. So, tied up 4-4 now. Let's have a quick look through these kills. Fletch still on that 7 out in front. Rizraz and Warden both on 4 still as well. Neofighter though, 10 kills. He has broken the double-digit number.
Oh.
Let me just try and confirm to see if...
No, they have to let us see it. They have to let us see it. They can't not.
Huh.
Yeah, we'll never let you reconnect.
Wildman has just messaged me. So, yeah, they did get an abandon as well.
Oh, so it must have been the...
that was a server. That was a server drop. Alright, guys. While we reset this up, I will throw the music back on, alright? And we'll be back very shortly. Yeah. Getting that.
So let me catch you. So let me catch you slipping by. Why do I get myself?
Alright, guys, we are back here as we are in the overtime of the grand final, the very final map for tonight, and we are in the overtime. Monkey, are you around still?
Yep. Just trying to finish off eating. Well,
Alright, no worries. I'll keep talking until you can jump back in. But we will see the bar and cocktail lounge picked up by Athletico here. All tied up 4-4. We have seen a monstrous round by Neophyter so far tonight. Last map, he dropped, I believe it was 12 kills?
12, yeah.
Yeah, in total. And this map, he just dropped 10 minus the first 2 rounds. Because I don't remember what he had in the first 2 rounds. That might have been another 12. And we are going back into overtime again. Neophyter being an absolute monster for Athletico. Corvidae need to focus their efforts on shutting him down at this point.
Yeah, well, and, you know, it's not really a surprise anymore when the Neophyter carry comes out. Neophyter's been a monster on several occasions, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, but I think he has really just sort of propelled Athletico tonight forward, and it's just, yeah, he's just been so good tonight.
He's not the only reason Athletico's
No, he's not, but he's certainly been the boost that Athletico can rally behind.
So this is interesting what we're seeing Todd doing here. He's playing Pulse. I don't think I've ever seen Todd play.
Reinforced. 5 seconds to insertion.
And yeah, that's why I did choose to follow him, as I'm not sure about Todd playing Pulse either. They do play, Athletico do play Pulse on Clubhouse. I'm not sure who plays it though. I think it might be Scientist. No, actually, it might be Todd on the Pulse line, because he plays on the stairs, on the main stairs in Clubhouse.
Surely he plays Valkyrie though. Like that's his main.
Valkyrie is his main, but alas, he is on Pulse at the moment. For whatever reason, they have decided to go onto Pulse. And we'll have to see how it goes here. 30 seconds has passed in this round, and Corvidae is still just running themselves up. They have managed to get the hatch on the top of the roof there. And they will make their way into that when they feel comfortable. Rizraz sitting on these windows, just seeing what he can find. And that is not a lot that they're finding right now.
Yeah, well, you know, Athletico would be that smart team to know don't pick the black bit by now, surely everyone knows that. It's just common sense rather than game sense.
Yeah. Wildman going to be just droning through as well. They do see a smoke nade there, actually, as his drone does manage to get taken out finally. Warden pops a flashbang in. Nothing to be coming of it just yet.
Yeah, once again, half the round is spent outside the windows on the repels, on the doing not much, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and they are trying to make, they are trying to get their way in. Finally, Warden pushes his way in, makes his way all the way behind this, the jewelry shop there.
Nice and aggressive as always, Warden. I swear he's got his shift key either stuck down or taped down.
Yep, as Warden managed to dome his Neo there.
Attackers have recovered their defense.
Now trying to take Warden. Nothing coming of it by both players.
Bomb located by attack.
Something about those Ash Jaeger mains.
A long shot. Warden goes right to where his teammate died and starts shooting backwards. Just if he can't find anyone, Rizraz now picking up through the side here. Mud is on the side. Todd picks up Warden with a C4 as well. Mud still has managed to come up, breaks the shield on the Rizraz, and takes most of his health.
Once again, Mud should not be alive.
Yeah. Mud should not be alive. He actually got hit by the flashbang there. Takes even more health off him. What a throw by Rizraz. Jack Daddy and Wildman push through. Wildman takes a bit of damage as well. Mud just a shot through the walls there. Silex now really low as well. Reloading. Jack Daddy is going to go and try and plant here. Wildman putting a lot of damage down. Schmed managed to pick him up. Silex did go down in all of that though. And Schmed is not paying attention to Jack Daddy from the side. Mud TK Todd. And Rizraz has taken out Mud. And Schmed stops the plant. And Athletico take the first round of overtime now. And that makes it 5-4.
I'm on the edge of my seat here. This game has been so intense. Oh, these teams really both want this one. We're seeing two titans of the ANZ scene just go head to head, trading blow for blow, and I'm loving it.
This is great. This is absolutely great, and this is going to be just the spectacle of what we.
I'm so excited. I just can't hide it.
Oh my, I'm really pumped for the next couple of weeks. Even the next couple of months with Pro League coming up, I think it's going to be absolutely incredible.
So many good things coming for the R6ANZ scene. Back into this one though.
Yeah, let's not get quite ahead of ourselves just yet. One more for the memes. Let's follow Wildman.
Could be potentially two more.
Yeah, no, I'll just set the upper one.
Yeah, alright.
And why not? If there's something I love more than actually there's nothing I love more than Siege. But the second place thing would be memes, as I love me a good meme.
And also something interesting to note is that we've seen Corvidae go for their middle floor bomb site rather than this top floor.
Yes, actually, that's actually very interesting to note. I wonder if that's to try and get
5 seconds left.
Atletico off their game a little bit here. As Corvidae haven't been the most successful in this defense.
Defender is approaching a
I think it's 2-1.
And it doesn't look like Fletch is playing in that same spot. So they're changing up their strategy, and maybe that's going to be what they need against Athletico here.
Device activated.
Walls was just a big mistake, and they're just doing well. We'll make do.
They will make do with what they can. We do see Neo on that IQ still. Not going to be finding those cameras. He does actually see one. Doesn't need the IQ to spot that out.
And here's the ACOG to take that out, though.
Yep, I don't really like the pistol sights. I can never hit anything with the pistol sights. And maybe I'm just bad. But we did see Neo there. Take out a camera and we'll just start going back to doing IQ things and keep looking for gadgets around the joint. Silex going to be droning up along with Schmed. Todd on the roof as well. Does look like he's going to rappel down all the way to the bottom floor.
Yeah, they did spot out Wildman, but they're taking this very slowly indeed, aren't they? They're not really making much progress.
Yeah, Todd feeling coming up. No, not going to be coming up the red stairs. Maybe he's going to be coming up the central stairs here. Which, yes, he is. He's going to be making his way up these library stairs. And, not finding anyone. This is a very high risk, high reward. Like, you can get demolished on these stairs because you're not safe coming up them at all. Or you can find everyone being totally unprepared because no one expects anyone to come up those stairs. They do find
That's the kind of thing I do in casual.
Yeah. Yeah, as Warden finds Neophyter, but Mud trades back onto Wildman straight away here. But that is the legendary Neophyter being taken out. As Fletch has found Todd, though, and takes him out. Wildman. That was Fletch almost shooting Warden with the revolver instead of the medic pistol. And now 4-3 in favour of Corvidae here.
Looks like it may be another defense win, but that just plays into Athletico's favour.
Yep, and Mud does get down as well. Warden coming around, he finds Silex. So now it's all up to Schmed at this point. As that will be it. Rizraz takes out Mud and Fletch kills Schmed. And that is now tied up 5-5 here. Woo. I'm loving it. We're going all the way 11 rounds.
All this like, you know, journey we've had getting here in these last two maps, it's all culminated to this one final round, and it could swing either way. Both attack wins have been won, both defense wins have been won. Like, I really don't know who's going to take this one, and you know, I'm just going to sit back in awe and enjoy.
Yeah. So, very final round of tonight. No matter what else happens, this is it. This is the end. We have made it all the way.
Ooh, shivers.
And it is 11-15, 11-17 by my clock at the moment. It will be 11-20 for you guys when you hear this. And so it will be 11:25 by the time we finish this, or even 11:30. So this will be a great play.
Can you imagine if we see it draw, so there's another round?
10 seconds
What I live
remaining.
for, monkeys. What I live for. I've got work tomorrow, but who needs it?
5 seconds left.
Me too.
I got Siege to play instead, or Cast instead, actually.
Attackers have
And
recovered their diffuser.
we are seeing Silex open up
Use the bomb.
everything here by the looks of
Yeah,
it.
this is interesting. Normally you'd see a like a mirror there instead.
Time to redecorate. AT is active in this sector.
And,
Anyway.
yeah, back onto the game as we are now 20 seconds into it. Wildman just coming up to the landing here. As Rizraz is going to make his way to the roof, and Wildman will follow him very shortly. They do have Warden here on a fuse as well, so it does look like they're going to be fusing straight down.
Once they've gained control of that top floor, of course, you know, we're not seeing that Frost make a reappearance, but I think these guys that are playing up here for Athletico are not going to be up here as long as they're hoping for. I'm not really liking the setup so far.
Yep, and me neither. I'm not really liking all those holes in the wall there. Just makes, as soon as one member of Corvidae drops, it just makes it a straight shootout. As Jack Daddy doing a bit of commando droning here with the Twitch drone. He's already taken out 2 batteries. We'll have to see what else he can find on this top floor. As that is it, Rizraz has dropped and he is going down the red stairs instead.
Just going to be keeping an eye out for any unruly defender who wants to walk into his crosshair, but that's not going to happen just yet.
Yep, and Fletch all the way down in the bottom floor here.
Interesting, but you know, Todd's also down here, so
Yeah.
I suppose that explains it.
And Wildman's on his drone as well. He's actually looking straight at Todd here. He hasn't scanned him, so Todd doesn't know. Todd's getting flanked by Rizraz here at this point.
Oh, Todd.
And that is going to walk straight into him. Rizraz takes out Todd as Todd not paying attention there. That is beautiful droning out of Wildman and Corvidae.
And Todd even knows he's put the F in chat, as that drone was just on him and he had no idea.
Yep, that is it. And 50 seconds left now into this round. 5 versus 4. Wildman going to start opening up this floor here and try and make Athletico's life difficult. He did see the foot of Silex in the corner there. And we'll hear these fuses start to come out now. 35 seconds we're down to. This is going to be absolutely nail-biting to the finish here.
Silex position has been forced out there by the Buck, and I think he's been taken down. Yep.
Wildman has found him, and there's a pistol kill for him. Rizraz is on site. The plan's currently going down by Jack Daddy. It's a 5v3 here. How will Athletico tend to it? Warden has taken out Neofighter as well. It's now a 2 versus 4 as Mud takes out Warden. Schmed needs to start coming back in. They're pushing from the same angle here. Rizraz does manage to throw out a flashbang. Blind Schmed. Mud will jump out, and he is going to be coming back around up these white stairs here. Schmed is going to be waiting for Mud to make an appearance. But they're slowly running out of time, and they have 4 members of Corvidae to deal with.
Yeah, they're taking it way too slow. Schmed almost getting the wallbang there into Rizraz, but they got to move. There's no time to sit around. There we go.
That will be game as Rizraz takes out Mud, Sledge takes out Schmed, and that will be a 6-5 finish for Corvidae here, and they will retain, and they will be the champions of our 4th qualifier.
Yeah, insane stuff. Back and forth, left, right, good night, finally, but yeah, what an insane matchup. Yeah, 5-6. What more can you wish for?
Yeah, that was an absolute massive finish. 5-6. Corvidae actually took that round in absolute dominance, really.
Yeah, they just reached out and grabbed it with both hands. Maybe Todd going down so early on was not, what they needed, but well, Athletico needed. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yep. And we do have Jeebers here. Jeebers, you've got something to say at the end of these qualifiers?
Hey everyone, how you doing?
Good.
I was here 12 hours ago at the very beginning of the stream. So massive props to Emfley, Monkey Fist, Sky, Cthulhu, Boy George, and Rogue Welshman, DevMutter for taking out their entire Sunday to shoutcast these. I'm going to steal a line here from Flea. Absolutely nail-biting games. I've seen a lot of lower skilled teams put in their top effort, such as Pandenomium taking out their first win in round 32 or round 16, however you want to put it. Now, this isn't goodbye. We are going to be back in a week's time to do the Invitational Qualifier, and then the week after that will be the actual Invitational LAN, where 2 teams will be flown to Sydney. I will get to meet them and call them losers to the actual faces, which I'm looking forward to. I'm so keen to do it. And then a couple of weeks after that, so a week after that, we're going to have our own community cup, which will have a bit of money attached to it. And then the week after that, at this moment, Pro League is starting 4th of September, and we'll run for 4 cups. Details about seeding and brackets and stuff like that will come at a later date. Let us get through this invitational first. And then hopefully after that, we have a team or 2 heading over to Brazil.
Yep.
So thank you to all the shoutcasters. Absolutely amazing. You guys are going to pretty much take this community to where it needs. You're going to get us the exposure. I've checked how many followers we got today. We're reaching the high 60s, which is absolutely amazing for a community-led channel.
That is massive.
Excuse me.
That is absolutely massive. I want to thank you very much, both you and Hawk Jeebers, for all the effort you have put in for these ESL qualifiers. And I will run the numbers as soon as we finish up this stream, and we'll find out exactly who is qualified for our top 8.
And to clarify about the top, number 8, there was some confusion about the 3-way tie. After we calculated the win-loss, Lemon Squeeze has unfortunately missed out this time around. Even though they held that spot pretty much the entire qualifier cups, it is a bit disappointing to see them go down in such a pretty crappy way. They didn't lose any teams. They lost to Mathematics in the end. Surge and Medusa will be fighting it off in a best of 1 tomorrow night, 8 p.m. In order to determine who is going to break that tie, as it was essentially the perfect tiebreaker. Medusa and Surge played each other twice, and they both won 1 each. So it's a perfect tiebreaker, and tomorrow night will be pretty much the conclusion as to who will be number 8 in our Pro League, and we'll head to the Pro League in September and the Invitational Qualifier in pretty much in less than a week's time, just under, yeah. 6.5 days to go, guys.
Awesome.
One last thanks to all the teams that have shown up today. You have made Hawk and myself look absolutely great. Seeing so many teams, the cooperation is great. I know tempers were pretty high tonight. It is pretty much the ultimate cup that will determine who gets to go to pro leagues this year. And I appreciate everybody just giving their best. It's been an absolute honor to be one of your ESL admins, and hopefully I am, and Hawk as well. We'll be sticking around for a few years. All the good stuff I will take credit for. You're most welcome, guys. I will love to take all that credit. And all the bad stuff, thanks, Hawk. It's been an absolute pleasure, mate. No, but serious. Teaming issues aside, you guys have been great. And yeah, that's it. Thank you all. Shoutcasters, community, teams, everybody. Thank you. And Ubisoft Australia, shameless plug, and ESL.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, guys. All right, everyone. That will be it for tonight. Congratulations to Corvidae, as they did manage to take out the first place for our fourth Pro League qualifier, and congratulations also to Athletico on a very close second. All right, guys, I have been AM Flea, and I was joined by Monkey Fist tonight. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we will see you guys next time.
See you guys.